join our guests, and we have two special people to talk about all the specific stocks that you want to ask questions about. We have Dr. VVL and Sastry joining us to talk about the fundamentals, and Ashu Bagri also joining us to talk technicals. Ashu Bagri, of course, from SPI Caps there. First, Dr. Shastri, we are seeing a new high for the Sensex beyond the 15,600 mark or so, a new year-to-date high for the Sensex. So what is the outlook now? Is the optimism enough to drive the Sensex to higher levels? Yesterday we heard one of the big FI voices, foreign institutional voices, saying we could end up seeing 18,000 by 2010, early 2010 or so. What is your outlook for the Sensex?
See, the current outlook, if you see from the Indian side, basically the companies coming out with good Q1 results is a big positive factor at this stage, because going forward, if these companies are able to maintain these growth rates, definitely I feel there will be sufficient upside even from the current levels. But the global factors at this stage are also going to impact, and though the global rise, particularly in USA markets and the Asia Pacific markets, is more to do with the what you call news flows other than the fundamental uptrend that we can see in those countries. But I feel that to an extent may spoil the upswing on the part of fundamental rise that is coming from the Indian side. Aided with the FIS inflows, FIS are also not giving any definitive trend in terms of their purchases, because if you look at the past 2 months and analyze, every fortnight you are finding profit booking coming from that side, and again suddenly they are starting buying. So there is a trading pattern getting established in FIS purchases also. So given this trend, I feel with good inbuilt volatilities and global cues, and with some amount of local what you call fundamental strength of the companies, to an extent the downside is though going to be minimal, but I think volatilities are going to be very much be a part of the game going forward. I think global cues and FIS inflows definitely will influence the markets going forward.
All right, Ashu, your comments particularly on the technicals. Do you think the Nifty has the potential to perhaps take the upside to as high as 5,000? Would that be possible in the near term?
If you see, talk about Nifty future made a high of around 4,703. So for a time being, if you see, talk about the Nifty, that is around 4,650. So I also think that in the case of Sensex, the case of Nifty future will make a new high around, I think the target of around 4,750. I mean, that will 4,703 will be broken around 4,750 will be the ration point of view. From there, I have to see like when the levels come. My recommendation will be like to book profits on this level. And if you're talking for a long term, say like 3 to 6 months, yeah, then possible 5,000 can be achieved, because if you see the FIs flows good around 9,600 crores they already bought in this month, and if you take the total of 2,000, around 33,000 crores they have already bought. So if you talk about a long term 3 to 6 months, I think say 5,000 can be achieved. But for a time being in intermediate rally, 4,750 very crucial barrier for Nifty future. So around those levels I'll be like booking profits, and on the downside you can say day for yesterday it touched around 4,420. That is a very good support for Nifty. So you can say a range of 4,750 on the upside and around 4,400 on the downside.